How are you today?
Oh, I am fantastic. Happy to be on. And that was a banger. The Yacht Rock was a banger. I agree with you guys.
No doubt about it. Glad you can appreciate that. Tell us about this event coming up next Wednesday. You know, kind of the first of its kind that I'm aware of here at Syracuse University. What's this club dart party all about?
It's really a celebration of Coach Fran and the team. This season has been a tremendous success, right? Coach Fran has implemented his DART mentality, which is incredible. You guys know what his DART stands for? Does anyone
Absolutely.
know what it stands for?
Oh, yes.
Everybody's bought in, right? And
no doubt.
So detailed, accountable, relentless, and tough. Coach Fran has instilled that in every facet of the program, and it's rewarded us with 9 wins this year and a trip to the Holiday Bowl, which is fantastic. Above and beyond, I think, a lot of expectations there in Syracuse. So this is the way to support them, to celebrate them and their successes. And we just want to get the word out as much as possible for people to support SU Football NIL because we support the team wholeheartedly. And it's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun, enjoyable, and we want everybody to have fun.
And in terms of the details of the event and what people get if they decide to attend, it's an inside look at a practice, right? They'll get to see and talk to Fran Brown. Players are going to be there, from what I understand. So if you're an SU football fan, like, this is kind of some inside access, correct?
Absolutely, 100%. It's going to be a pretty much unforgettable experience. You'll get to go watch a bowl practice, see the team prep for their game out in California. Get the inside look and the details at everything they do to get ready for a game. See the players up close and personal. But I think one of the biggest things is hearing Coach Brown and hearing him motivate the team and how he coaches the group. Every time I hear him speak, I am inspired to do great things. So you'll get to see that. And then you'll go to the after party where players will be there. You get to mix and mingle with them, coaches and staff, pictures, autographs. There'll be a DJ out there keeping the party going, hors d'oeuvres, open bar. It's really a party scene. So we want people to come and enjoy and engulf themselves in the Syracuse football team and everything that goes on around it.
I want to see Coach Fran's moves on the dance floor, Paulie. I know we joked about that one time when we had him on, right? I'd love to see his moves. PJ, you talked about the 9-win season and how it's been an exciting year for SU football, and it has. We need to point out that it doesn't happen by accident, right? Like, Fran Brown's the right guy for the job, but he also, he took advantage of NIL and took advantage of the transfer portal and made sure to bring in the right guys like a Kyle McCord to lead this offense. Can you speak to the importance of NIL in present-day college athletics and how much it means to, in this particular case, the Syracuse University football program? How important is NIL to a program like SU?
So some old school fans out there may not like NIL, and I completely understand that, but this is the way of the world now. Collegiate athletics, not only football and not only Syracuse, collegiate athletics across the board, NIL plays a huge role in everything that they do. At Syracuse, we have to remain competitive. When our football team is competitive, the university is better, enrollment's up, the city is better, more excitement in the city. The restaurants are full when the football team's good. Everybody comes in town to see a football game and enjoy the atmosphere. And the only way for us to remain relevant and remain competitive is with NIL. We have to raise money to bring these athletes in, and you're absolutely right. Coach Brown is the perfect person to be the head coach at Syracuse. He's the #1 recruiter in the country, and we already have that advantage of having him on board, but we have to do everything we can to support him. You see across the country these huge NIL deals these players are getting, so we can't not engage in that ourselves at Syracuse, or we'll be left behind and fall in the shadows. So NIL is vitally important to everything going forward, and that is our focus at SU Football NIL. Every dollar we raise goes to the athletes. We don't take a cut of anything. Nothing goes in our pocket. We support the team wholeheartedly, and every dollar we raise goes directly to the players to put a better product on the field so Syracuse can remain relevant and competitive in the new world of collegiate athletics.
You were a part of those teams, PJ, right at the end of, the glory days, right, of SU football, late 90s, early 2000s, like that 0-1 team. That was like the last great team for Syracuse football. And then there was like this 20-year gap where every once in a while they popped and they had a good season. But, the consistent success hasn't been there since your teams there, the late 90s and early 2000s. Curious to get your thoughts, since you've left. So that was, 20 plus years ago now. Your relationship with the program, and there's been some who were, critical of previous coaching staffs with the I guess closed door that they had with the alumni. It seems like Fran Brown has come here and opened the door to the alums such as yourself. I guess can you speak to that, the relationship you now have with Syracuse football again, and how Fran Brown has helped kind of cultivate that?
Well, first off, you made me feel pretty old talking about 20-plus years ago in 01. But, first off, I'm super proud of what we accomplished for that 01 season. That was my senior year. I was lucky enough to be voted captain on that team. We were very successful. I'm a Coach Pete disciple. He instilled a lot of things in me that I still live by today. I'm a better man, a better husband, a better father because of my time at Syracuse and my time under Coach Pete. It did get kind of difficult. There were stretches where it felt like, we as alum weren't welcome back. That turned a lot of guys off. Not pointing any fingers or calling any names, but when you're not welcome or you don't feel welcome at a place where you gave your heart and soul to, that's hurtful. And I think that's the one thing that Coach Brown did immediately when he got hired. It's an open door policy for all alum to come back. I came up for the summer camp. He said, you don't have to stand on the sideline. You can be involved in every drill that you want to. You jump in there and coach as many people as you want to. You can speak to anyone. This is your area. You have free reign to do anything you want. When you feel that welcome, he has why would I not want to be involved in? Why do I not want to be involved in building this program that I love so much? I got a Syracuse tattoo 2 weeks after I signed my scholarship. I've been all in since I was 18 years old with this program. And it feels so good to be involved now, to be back around, to just have an open line of communication with Coach Brown and the players. It's an incredible feeling, and I'm so proud of everything he's building because you're right. This is not a one-season success story. We are building something great. We want to sustain this success for years to come, and I believe Coach Fran is the right man for the job to do that.
Yeah, very well said, PJ. And, for folks that, are curious what you're up to these days, you played at SU, you played in the NFL for a little bit. What are you up to these days?
I am being a dad and a suburban dad at that. I live down in Frisco, Texas. I am in industrial real estate. Joe Burton and I have been working together for a long time. Joe Burton is the founder of SU Football NIL. He and I play here together next to each other on the offensive line at Syracuse. He is like a brother to me. Again, working with the guys that I've known since I was 18 years old, what more could I want? It's a brotherhood that was developed there at Syracuse, all of our long days, and I appreciate it all. So we are industrial real estate investors, and things are going really well for us. I'm happy. I'm as healthy as I can be. I've lost a little weight. I don't know if you can tell by that headshot there in the picture. I'm not as big as I used to be as an offensive lineman. But, no, I feel good, and I'm in a good spot in my life right now, and I'm happy to give back and give some energy here to the Syracuse community and Syracuse University football team.
That's great. That is great. And, we should point out, and I think sometimes fans can get confused by all the various NIL options that are out there. But if you're looking to support football in particular, this is the place to do it, right? The SU football NIL is strictly for the football program, yes?
Absolutely right. It is strictly for football. But we do a lot of other things out in the community as well, and I think that doesn't get talked about as much. We have already donated over 600 tickets to youth in the community to come to SU football games. The guys we have on our roster are great people, more importantly. People like Alum going out in the community and doing his events on his own. Coach Brown pushes these guys to be in the community And that's what we want to engage and promote the most as well. These guys are not only athletes on the field, they're great people in the community, bringing the entire Syracuse community up, giving kids something to aspire to be, because not only great athletes, again, great people, and that's what I like to focus on with these guys. They're all great people, and that's what makes it, easy for us to work and pull for these guys as much as possible.
All right, PJ, and then just lastly, circling back to this event next Wednesday, for folks that might be listening right now and they're interested in joining you and everybody Wednesday night for this club dart party, how do they go about registering? How do they go about getting involved?
All right, here it is. It's all over online, obviously. You can go to CuseFootball.com on X. I'm sorry, CuseFootball on X or Twitter or whatever it's called nowadays. SU Football NIL on the Instagram page or on their X page as well. You will see links there to the event. Again, we are excited for this. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a party. And it's going to be an unforgettable experience to get close to the team, close to Coach Brown, and just be involved and support SU Football NIL, and in turn have a direct connection to the players on the field. So we hope everybody gets excited and comes out and enjoys the festivities. Yeah,
and I'm on your website right now, SU Football NIL, and if you can't make it to the club dart party, you can still contribute to the NIL fund right there. There's a tab that says contribute to SU Football NIL. You can make your donation right there. PJ, thanks so much for the time. It's great to hear from you. Continued success, and I look forward to chatting with you more as things move along here.
Thank you. I appreciate you having me on. I always love to be engaged in the community up there. Anything you guys need from me, I'm happy to oblige. So I appreciate it. You guys have a great day.
All right, you as well. Open invitation. Anytime PJ wants to come on, you're more than welcome to do so. And with that, we'll take a time out. 315-437-7644. Today's business on the way next. You're listening to Orange Nation on